Well, I grew up in a country town, so there wasn't a lot of art around, but everybody around me made stuff. So my grandmothers, my father was a woodworker. So as I got older, I just started doing it too. I didn't know any artists. So I didn't really know that that was something that you could be. You could just make work. Yeah, I still don't know if it's a really valid professional activity. It's quite hard when you are working in these craft areas because, people don't really see it as art quite often. And that's why I like to take domestic utilitarian things like tea towels and tapestries, that other people have made, home furnishings, and kind of elevate them into the art realm. I like to use slogans, placards, speech bubbles as a way of speaking directly to the viewer, so I can tell them exactly what I'm thinking. And I like to have a bit of fun with it. I did a series of tea towels where I sort of did, Aussie sort of slang, struth and bonza and beauty and all those sorts of things. And they're very much like posters. But because they're souvenirs of Australia, they feature local wildlife, I was taking on that idea that, soon souvenirs are all that's going to be left, because with habitat destruction and the terrible things that are going on, climate change, our wildlife is suffering. And I think the message gets through much better if you're not preaching at people, if you're doing it in a sort of collaborative, jokey way.
Often you're portraying yourself in quite mundane activities.
Yeah. In the touring show, there's a big installation work which has cardboard cutout figures. I was doing a new one every day, so they're a self-portrait of what happened in that day. And often it's the most mundane things that are kind of the most delightful. I'm not presenting myself as somebody of, real importance. I'm just presenting myself as a very ordinary person. And I think people can see themselves in that depiction. Sometimes it's a little bit embarrassing. I feel a little bit embarrassed because I'm constantly doing another version of me. And, the self-obsession, I'm sure people get sick of it. And so I just wanted to own it and say, okay, yeah, it is all about me and I'm not going to apologise for it. I'll just, keep pushing it out.